Hey guys, welcome to Junkyards and Barn Finds, and this is Model Monday.
Today's model is going to be a 1964 442 Cutless. This is the 3-in-1 kit from AMT, reissued, and we will be building the stock kit. The Cutless 442 is featured in the book that we use right here. So it gives us a little bit of knowledge of what we're building, what the interior looks like, what the engine looks like. So this is the painted parts. We're going to put them together right now. We've already pre-painted them. So stay with us while we put all this stuff together.
So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean.
And this kit here is a new edition of the old one from Round 2. There's Round 2 Corp right there. You can go to round2.com. I got this one at Hobby Lobby, and it's one of those 3-in-1, so you can make a stock, a custom, or a racing edition. So the one on here, this is the custom. Right there, that is the front end of a stock 442 64 hardtop, and then here is the racing version of the 442. Now, I think because I like doing older race cars, like old NASCAR cars, we may end up doing this one. I haven't made the decision yet, but I'm not going to do the full custom one. I will either do the racing one, or I will do a stock 64. This comes with, let's look at some of the stuff on the box here. The new 442 engine block with air cleaner. It's got both a custom and a standard steering wheel. It's got a custom racing seat, the standard interior as well. Custom grills, 3 different grills, custom air cleaners. It's got the roll bar. It's got backlight straps if we're going to do the racing edition, jetway transmission if we want to use different transmission, racing pipes on the bottom, racing pipes coming out the side, racing bumpers, custom side pipes if we want to do that. It also has a hood. They don't show that on here, but it has 2 different hoods that came with it, and it comes with the pre-printed pad printed tires, which are red lined. So let's put the box over here. Put that back there. As you can see, I laid out some of the parts already. And one of the things I like to do, I got this for my birthday, which it's an early birthday present. My birthday is October 18th. But I got this book as a present from a friend of mine. And it's called Muscle Cars, Kings of the Street from the Golden Era by Auto Editors of Consumer Guide. And the reason I like this is everything is in from year. So 1964 Oldsmobile Cutless 442, and it shows what a completely stock custom or Cutless 442 looks like. It shows you the interior here, dashboard. It shows you the engine right there. Sorry about the glare from the light. Shows you it shows you the back end, tells you a little bit about the car itself, gives you some other information here about the 64. It has 64 through 70 of all the muscle cars. So there's a 64, 442, 65, 66, all the way through. So that is my reference. You can look this stuff up on YouTube as well, but I just kind of like to have a book in front of me. Now let's look and see what came with the kit. We're going to go a little backwards this time. So first thing came with the kit is, and if you hear some jingle in the background, that's just one of the dogs walking around. We've got Haley Monte Carlo 221. We've got Auto World. We've got the number 21, the number 7. We've got for dragsters. We've got for NASCAR. We've got different license plates in here, stickers, all kinds of stuff, sponsor stickers. Let's see what else we got. We got Grand Prix. We've got all kinds of stuff. Plus, we've got a racing stripe here if you want to use a racing stripe. So we have that. One thing that it does not have, and by the way, it shows you here on the back if you're going to do the stock car or the race car where to put stuff. But if we looked at the box here, if you're doing a full custom here with this blue stripe that goes here, that's not included. So this blue or chrome stripe is not included. So let's look at a couple things. First, it's got nice clear windshield here, one piece, that's good. We've got 4 red line tires, pad printed red lines on one side, and they are at Firestone on the other. We've got the full suspension, bottom of the car. It also already has the rear the rear axle in it, gas tank's already in it. It's got a detailed fuel line, it's got detailed exhaust system here that goes in here, and then you can see where the axles are going to go. They're just drilled holes on this one, but I think this was probably a model from the era when they use these things at dealerships, and so they weren't too concerned at the day with accuracy of suspension, but we're going to do the best we can. It's got the interior tub that already has the back seat in it. It already has a console in it. Door panels are already in there. So easy to paint there. We have seats. So you got 2 stock seats here. And we have 2 metal racing seats here. So we can put just 1 in or 2 in, whatever we want to do. We've got 1 engine here with a standard 4-speed transmission and the original non-customized air cleaner. We've got this that has a second block with a different transmission. You've got a different air cleaner, a couple different belts. Let's see, heads are over here, valve covers, so oil pan. So you've got the timing chain cover, battery, other stuff on here, engine parts. We've got, here's your wheels. There is some flashing. Flashing is the extra plastic that just shows up because the mold was a little loose or something. So here's your inside wheels. What is this? Is this the dashboard? This might be the dashboard. I don't know. Nope, there's a dashboard. So that's a custom dash. That may be a racing dash or another part that I'm unsure of at the moment. Got 2 steering wheels. These look like wheels as well, with brakes on it. 2 different bumpers for the back. And we have the 2 different hoods. You've got your basically L88 type scoop on there. And then you have just a standard hood right there. And we have a firewall. We got pipes for the sides that come out the sides, kind of NASCAR style. And we got seat belts, fire extinguisher. This is a custom dash here that's nothing but dials. 2 license plates you can actually paint, the firewall and the radiator right there. We move on to the chrome. You have this one here is for NASCAR because it's got like blocks over the lights. So it's a NASCAR grill, NASCAR rear bumper. You've got your stock grill right here. Stock grill, custom grill, stock wheels, custom wheels. Let's see, another bumper. And this must be part of a front grille or custom something or other there. and some other, there's your spinners for your tires, there's your rear view mirror. Let's see, other mirrors here, other tires for the knockoffs here if you're racing, for the metal. And I guess that's about all I see at the moment. We'll get back to, I guess this is part of the chrome here, or these are the bumpers and trim, not sure, have to look at that. Anyway, you also have 2 metal, I didn't open this bag because there's 4 screws, which will go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which tells me this was kind of like a dealer model back in the day, where they would have dealer models before they would make it a custom kit. And so you got these to hold the body on, and 2 metal axles that will slide through. And then finally, you've got headlights, custom lights, custom headlights, and tail lights in this bag. So that's what we have. We will start putting the sub components together, and I don't know what color to paint it yet. I really like the blue that's in this picture here, but we may not do blue. I like silver. I like gold for these, or two-tone or something. We might do a two-tone, I don't know. But we'll get together, we'll get started on this. So next time you see this, it will all be put together. You'll see me putting it together, and we'll come back and I'll talk to you more once we have all the sub-assemblies together. Alright, so this is the 442 from AMT, the 64442, and now we've split everything up. So first off, I built the engine here. I'm going with the stock engine, and the nice thing is in the book that I showed you earlier, it shows me exactly what it looks like. So this is going to be a silver block with silver painted heads. Everything's going to be silver on that, except for the air cleaner, the dual snorkel air cleaner on the 442, which is red. So we're going to do that red. And then we have the steering wheel. We're using the stock steering wheel. This will be silver inside, but it'll be black on the outside. And then of course we're using the stock 442 dashboard here, which will be black, I believe. I think we're going to do interior black on this one. So that'd be black. That's going to be black. Rest interior here is black right here. We're also going to do a black seat right there, black seats, and then a black shifter right there. Color. Oh, then we have the chassis already has the chassis built in. Here's the axles, the front chassis. It also already has the exhaust system in there and drive shaft. So we're going to hand paint this after we spray and get this ready to go. But we have to come up with a plan on what color to do this. And honestly, I have to look through, so we'll come back to that in a minute. We have a firewall here. Firewalls are always black in GM cars, just like the engine bays are. And then this is neat because it gives us a disc brake with the rotors on it, or the brakes on it, the actual brakes. So we can paint these silver, maybe paint those red, maybe, I don't know, sounds like a plan. And then we have the radiator, which will be silver, and of course the wheels on the inside that hold the wheels there. Now we have I believe two sets of wheels with this, and we'll look at those in a little bit, figure out which ones we went with. But let me go look at some paint real quick, and we'll figure out what color we're going to do this. I'll be right back. This Rust-Oleum metallic gilded brass. I think the last car I painted with this was either a Mopar or a Chevelle like a year ago. So, but I wanted to go with something metallic. I've seen a lot of 442s in real life that were gold, and they just looked really awesome. And then of course we're going to use our Crayon gloss black for the interior dashboard and steering wheel. So we'll do that for that. And then the engine, like I said, will be silver. And then of course this will be red, bright red. So that's where we're headed. Next thing is paint. So we'll see you in the paint booth. All right, guys, so we got all the painting done on the AMT 64442 Cutless, and it is a 3-in-1 hardtop. We've talked a little bit about what we're going to be doing. I'm making this a stock vehicle. That's all we're doing is stock. So we've got our red line tires, we've got our stock rims, the engine, which we've put mostly together, is stock. By the way, I believe these engines are gold. I'm going to paint this one silver, just keep it silver. We're going to do this kind of a simple build because this is actually a very simple kit. We've done the engine, which is part 1 there. Wheels and chassis, which will be next. Real simple there. Interior, real simple. We're going to use all the stock parts there, not the racing parts. But we'll keep the racing parts because it has racing seats. It's got seat belts and all that we'll be able to use down the road. Then it just basically does an easy body to put together. And then at the final one here is just putting the front piece on. And now this one has screws that go in. And I believe, let me look at the engine. Yeah, see, if you look at the engine block, this model kit has a hole through it. So that's where your axle is going to go through. So this really was originally a kit to be used at the Oldsmobile dealerships that they would have sitting on the shelf that would look original, and then AMT obviously customized it. But this was actually probably one of the original 1964 kit pieces to put this together, just so I have it. So we painted gold. We've got everything painted. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through our chrome pieces, put our panel line accent colors on, then we'll do things such as detail the fan belt, and we'll put this together. There's not a lot of pieces, so not a lot of talk. You kind of just watch me. We'll play some decent music, and then at the end we'll come back once we have all the sub-assemblies. Once we have the interior, the suspension, everything, the engine, wheels, all that'll be on here. And once we have the body with the glass and everything in it, we will be using Mod Podge for all the clear parts. And we do have a variety of paints here. Testers is my favorite. Everybody has their favorite. We have like silvers and reds and stuff to do some detail on here. We've got our silver pen. You're going to see my silver pen do all the what would normally be the chrome on here, details on the car. And we also have some of these pieces here. These are the craft paints. You got your black, we got orange, we got white to detail some of the engine parts as well as some of the interior parts. So we'll do that. Now, this kit does come with a dashboard right here on the decal sheet. So we're going to use the decal sheet on for the dash. And so you'll get to see all that. It's all going to be to some nice music and stuff. Like I said, very simple kit, really good starter kit. If you're not used to doing a kit, you want to do one. Like I said, this book here, which my friend Melissa got for me. You've probably seen Melissa on the channel a couple times. It's called Muscle Cars, King of Street Air. And this actually has all the muscle cars on it. This is the 64 Old 442 right there. So it tells us exactly how the dash should look, how the car should look, front, side, 3/4 back, 3/4 front, and the engine compartment. So we're just gonna use all this stuff and sit here quietly, put it together, and next time you hear my voice, it should be when everything's together, except for the car. We'll have the 3 big pieces, come back, talk about it for a minute, and then put it together. All right, thanks guys. All right, everybody, so we got the wheels on here. They look really nice. They're on the metal axles that go through. I detailed a little bit with the silver pen, the exhaust system. We put the engine in, we put the tires and wheels. Now this, you have to be careful because this metal axle goes right through the engine. So if you put make sure you, when you do it, it goes through the correct holes, because it's a pain in the butt if you don't. So we have the engine on there. On the body, we put the glass in. So the glass is in. We use the Hodgepodge, and you can see how Hodgepodge dries crystal clear. We put the radiator in right there. We put the battery in there. So we also put the taillights in with this back taillight panel. And as you could see, the chrome taillight panel, after we put the taillights in, that also pushed these taillight, the little red light things had to go through holes in both the taillight panel and into the body. So basically right now, the next thing we'll do is we're going to put the body onto the, let's do this, we can show you. Here's the interior. So we have the interior. We did put the decal on, so you can see there's a decal dashboard on there. So the dashboard is a decal, and we painted silver. We put everything in. We used the craft black paint, matte rather, black, and then we detailed with a silver pen. I can show you. Let's do this. The steering column, which silver pen right there. So the steering column is silver, and we did some interior door panels. So next, what we're going to do real quick, put this away, is this interior go. I also glued the firewall in here. So we're going to put this goes on the pins, as you can see. I'm sorry. So we glued the firewall on. Now we take the interior, put it on the same pins that had the glass, put that in like that, and then this will, there we go. And then this fits on the frame like that. And this model kit actually has screws, and those screws go in the back right there, and here. So we'll put those in, we'll put them in the back. We'll get this all together real quick, and then we'll glue on the back bumper and the front bumper and grille, and it'll be done. So I'll see you when you come back. All right, guys, so this is the AMT 1964 442 Cutless. It is a reissue from, I forget who it was, a reissue from, let's look, round 2. So this is round 2's reissue of an AMT 1964 3-in-1 hardtop customized kit. It's the 442 Olds Cutless. It's got the old school box on it. Super easy build. It's basically about 6 or 7 steps. It did come with all these decals right here. So I can pull this decal shit. All these decals came with it. I actually only used the dashboard decal. I wanted to make this a stock Cutless 1964 Oldsmobile Cutless 442, as you can see back here. And this is the book Muscle Cars, King of the Street, from the Golden Era, from Auto Editors of Consumer Guide. And I like that book because it shows me details of engines, it shows me detail of the interior, so I know how to do that kind of stuff for this particular car. Anyway, so we built it totally stock with a black interior, gold exterior, chrome trim. You can see we used the original wire wheels that it would have had with it. We have the original grille and headlight combination, which it comes with 3 different ones, but this is the one we chose, or I chose. Came with a stick shift. There's a whole bunch of stuff with this. You can make it a stock car like we did. You can make it a full custom like it's on the box there, or you can even make it a NASCAR car and it has the headlights that are taped off and all that stuff from back in that time period. As you can see, the back right here, there's a real one. Here's this one. Perfect. I mean, I just love it. Everything about this was easy to put together. It does have a hood that comes up, and it does have the as you can see, there's the engine. We did our engine. Let's see if we can show it to you there. So there's our engine. Now this kit is actually, you can see it rolls. It has 2 metal axles, and the front metal axle goes right through the engine block. So this kit was originally used probably at an Oldsmobile dealership back in the day to show the Oldsmobiles, because they used to have these up. Also underneath, if you notice, and we showed you earlier, there's screws that go in. The screws on the body, so I never even had to glue the body on. You don't really have to glue the interior on, because those screws will hold everything, and then you put the front bumper and back bumper on after you put the screws in. But really nice kit, really clean lines. Like I said, I did mine in gold. I was going to do it in the yellow on the box, but then I had this gold, and I'm like, you know, I like metallic gold. So we did metallic gold. I think it came out beautiful. There's a real one. We could put this the same direction as that one right there on our turntable. And yeah, this car is the same lines. I mean, it's a really, really nice model. So thank you for watching. We try to do Model Mondays. They were called Model Mondays because at first I used to do them on Mondays, but now I just do them whenever I can, and I get them up when I can. But we try to do at least one a week. I think we probably had about 40 of them so far, so go back and check out Model Mondays in that particular video series on the channel. If not, I hope you'll watch our channel. We've got almost 700, we're at like 690 some videos. We go to junkyards, we find cars in barns, we go to NASCAR events. Everything to do with cars is on our channel. And now that it's starting to get a little cold up north, you know, always try to do a model. Really nice. If you have one of these, this would be a perfect model to do of your own car. And then when you go to car shows, stick it on the air cleaner. A lot of people do that. It's a great way for young people to learn about cars, learn about where transmission is, learn where the parts of the cars go. Very old school. So appreciate you watching. Thank you guys so much. We'll hopefully be posting again soon, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.